crazy subterranean termites. 3 2x4s is done.
Now we've got lightning and thunder.
It doesn't happen very often, and we're not quite ready to do that yet. Don't change it now. Let me have this. Okay friends, we are finally starting course 21 on the roundhouse. We got a couple of friends here because we're just short on hands. The weather has been killing us. Not that it's been too hot, it's just been constantly raining in the afternoons or big dust storms have been coming in. It just keeps messing up our schedule, but we finally all gathered this afternoon and we are going to start laying course 21 over here on the big living room wall, walking in the first lintels.
Can you put them where they go? All right, progress so far. We've laid our first little bag. We have 3 straps there, and then we got the big section done. Look at all those beautiful straps. And before we wrap up the day, we're gonna knock out that little section right there. We can't do anything past that because we have to do our intersecting walls, right? So that wall we have to lay across and then we'll lay up to it. And we're not quite ready to do that yet. So we're gonna focus on this other wall, get that done for the day. We almost forgot these. That would have been really bad. Can you imagine if we laid the whole bag and then we had to knock it off because we forgot the straps? That'd be pretty nice.
Wouldn't be the first time we knocked a bag off.
1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, we did it.
Okay.
just want to say a huge thank you to our friends Rich and Tom for coming and spending 2 days with us to lock in some of these lentils.
Yeah, like we said, huge luxury, even just having a few extra hands, especially when we get up to this height.
Yeah.
Things just get complicated and it slows down. So thank you guys for coming by. Huge help. We couldn't have done it without you.
Also, we wanted to remind you that the Homestead bundle is almost over. It ends October 1st.
So we're a little over halfway through.
Yeah.
And this is, remember, it's 38 ebooks, guides, and courses all focused on like homesteading and self-reliance and learning how to grow your own food and start a homestead from scratch. 38, did I say 38?
Yeah.
38 of them included for only $50, like $1,800 worth of stuff.
And our brand new solar water pump guide is in there, which if you were to buy that separately, it's $50. So you could just spend $50 and get a whole bunch of other material.
That's the way to go, for sure.
Yep.
Don't buy it from us. Buy the bundle.
Yeah.
It's at tinyshinyhome.com/bundle. Like I said, just a few days left. And once the 10 days is up, everything goes back to its original price, and you can't get it all bundled together anymore. That's the deal.
Again, it ends October 1st at 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. So get it here.
Keep the light on, I'm coming home. I no longer want to roam. Set the table, 'cause I know that I'm running out of road. I wandered for miles all around. Dawn had left me sunset bound. The only time I was ever found was when I got lost in you.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
We're back out at the roundhouse.
We are, and we have our helpers again for the second day, and it's so nice to have extra people.
Luxury.
Yeah. So the plan is to get this wall done. So that involves this little entryway section, and then let's go to the back door to show you some complications.
So here's the thing, guys. When you lay earth bags, and especially when you start doing it in sections where you're building around frames, forms, whatever, when you're breaking your bags, things don't always turn out perfect.
Nope.
As clean as we like to make our bags look, there's a very real discrepancy here between this side of the door and this side of the door. And you can see that's blocked up 3 whole 2x4s.
Yeah, so instead of blocking it up like that, what we're going to do is take that lintel down temporarily to scoot it to the side and lay a thin bag here.
Yeah.
We're just not going to stuff it as much, and we'll make sure we tamp it to the right height.
Yeah, we're going to measure it, and then we'll put it back in place. Then we can lay that, and then we can do the rest of this big outside wall.
So really, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags to do today, and 3 of them are very tiny.
Does that include this one?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's get started.
That's
babe.
the plan. We're sticking to it.
Well, for now.
I wear my heart on my sleeve, on my pants, on my shoes. And if you hurt it, I bleed, I will break, I will bruise. Some have told me to change, to grow tough, to be strong. But if you take me this way, let our love prove them wrong. You know they're always trying to change the way that we're playing the game. But we're not gonna play alone no more. You just be you, and I'll be whatever crazy version of me decides to come through. I like it better that way personally. Let them wonder still, let them say what they will, let them do what they must. Let's just be us. Let's just be us. And what we got you can't fake, you can't make, recreate. It may be different, but baby, I like it that way. You're like a puzzle and I am the remaining piece. And when you put us together, the picture's complete. You know they're always trying to change the way that we're playing the game. but we're not gonna play alone no more. You just be you, and I'll be whatever crazy version of me decides to come through. I like it.
Okay, so 3 2x4s is done. So we're gonna lay a bag right here. We've measured so we can tamp it to the exact right height because this thing is perfectly level and where it should be, and we want to get it right back to the same spot. So we're just gonna slide it over, lay this bag, and then set it back on top.
Follow that voice inside my soul. That compass tells me where to go. Everything I touch turns to gold. It's automatic on the roll. Let's ignite this feeling. Gotta let it out. Dancing on the ceiling won't come down. How about that? Bring it on back. Look where we at. How about that? How about exactly where I wanna be. You'll catch me doing as I please. Don't think I've ever felt so free. I keep on flowing with the breeze. Let's ignite this feeling. Gotta let it out. Dancing on the ceiling won't come down. How about that? Bring it on back. Look where we at. How about that? How about that?
So we're out here getting ready to start work on the house, and I wanted to show you something. Sometimes people ask why we wrapped the bottom layers of the house, right? Part of it with the vapor barrier is to keep water from like wicking up into the walls, and then the hardware cloth is to help keep rodents out. But another way this is going to help us is also with insects. Now, you may not think there are a lot of insects here in the desert, but we have crazy subterranean termites. Let me show you this. So anytime during monsoon season that there's any kind of like wood or just plant material that's on the ground, these subterranean termites will build these little like houses around where they want to start working. And so when I start taking this off, you can see there's one of them, there's a bunch of them, and you can really see like the damage that they've started doing to this wood. Now this is plywood, so obviously it's not that bad. And what's crazy is when it rains, they also build these little like straws out of the same material that go straight up. I don't really know why. I should probably look that up and let you know. But they do that, and then like I said, any kind of just material that's on the ground, they will encase it in these little like mud houses, and then they'll just go to work on it until it's completely disintegrated. And sometimes when you go and touch that shape, it'll just fall apart and there won't be anything left in it. Let's see how much is left of this. Yeah, see, they've already eaten quite a bit of it. So weird. Yeah, so see, they're working on it right there. Before we work on our floor, we're probably going to have to do some sort of like insect treatment. But, you know, that vapor barrier is going to be a good way to keep those subterranean termites from ever getting close to any of the wood that might be in the house. So here's another good example. These support posts that we have holding these up, because they're touching the ground right now. Yeah, look at that. They are very busy chewing that stuff up. That's not a big deal now because these are all going to come out. These are just temporary, and I don't think they're going to make their way up there. But just another reason we wrap the bottom and why we're going to have to do some sort of treatment before we actually pour our floor. Crazy that there's so many things that live underground here. So anyway, what are we working on today? Well, we still need to lay this little bag here up to this wall, and then this bigger bag all the way across. And then while we're over here, we're just gonna go ahead and keep working here. So we'll have to lay the buttress there. So it'll be a little short buttress, then the longer one, and then we'll go across. And then all of these lintels will be locked in. Also, by the way, that will be our last buttress bag, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no more buttresses after that. We've reached the height that we are buttressing.
Are we sure?
Yeah,
We've
planned it.
Are you sure?
It's in the plan.
Okay.
Don't change it now. Let me have this. Okay. And then we'll see where we go from there. We may just try to knock out these last 2 buttresses here in that wall, and then that'll get us 21 pretty much in this whole area, except for that.
Except for that and that.
And that, and that, and that.
And that one.
Story of our lives, right?
Do you just feel like there is no air left to breathe? Do you just wanna to be left outside the grid? It's all for sure, I didn't know. I wonder what it meant to be. If I let go and let it flow, I think there's more to see.
I just need a break. I'll take what you take. I just need to break.
I'll take you to a trip to the other side. I'll take you to a trip to the other side. Take a trip to the other side. I'll take you to a trip to the other side. Take a trip to the other side. I'll take you to a trip to the other side. Take a trip to the other side. I'll take you to a trip to the other side. Do you just feel like there is no just left to see? Do you just wanna to rewriting down your script? It's all for sure, but I didn't know. I wonder what it meant to be. If I let go, so let it flow. I think there's more in me.
I just need a break. I'll take what you take. I just need to break.
I'll take you to a trip to the other side. I'll take you to a trip to the other side. Take a trip to the other side. I'll take you to a trip to the other side. Take a trip to the other side. I'll take you to a trip to the other side. Take a trip to the other side. I'll take you to a trip to the other side.
Well, we were so close to meeting our goal. We only had 1 bag left, but now we've got lightning and thunder, and so we're gonna cut it short today. But we'll be back tomorrow and finish this wall, maybe, or some other day. Cloud, are you getting wet? Come here.
So we just had a really long day of rain. Yesterday, over an inch, and then we just got another huge dump, and I can hear the wash running. It doesn't happen very often. I think it's only happened like 2 times since we've lived here, so we're gonna go check it out.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running.
There's part of a tree floating down.
Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. howling at the moon. Trying to catch me howling at the moon. Trying to catch me howling.
It's definitely running pretty good. We've seen it run stronger, but you can kind of see, like right after a storm, runs down our road pretty good, and then back there, that's our wash. Like that almost never runs, but it's going pretty good.
When it rains, it pours. Water's up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it. Many men have failed. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, you gotta raise a little hell. And I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They said no to sleepless nights. Will you find me? Hope you find me.